Hey you guys, it's Peter. And I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available on iTunes in 2022. If I don't do Beast, the fans go crazy. Oh, speaking of fans, I wanted to address, I have two things actually that I would like to address before we get into the Amy and Tammy Slaton Catfished drama. I said I wasn't going to make any more videos about Amy Slaton. This video really isn't about Amy Slaton. This video is really about her sister Tammy. Tammy, Bo-Baby, Banana, Fana, Bo-Baby, me, Mama, Mammy, Tammy. Okay, so anyway, but I wanted to address something really quick. Two issues, actually, that I wanted to address on the drama circuit. So on my video last night titled Rant, Parents Have Lost Their Minds, I received a very interesting comment today, and it said, it was about Gigi Gorgeous, and I was like, this is interesting. Why is somebody commenting about my commentary on Gigi Gorgeous on my rant video? Like, this makes no sense whatsoever. So let me just read to you the comment, right? You're jealous that Gigi has more money than you and that you have a problem with it. She gets to travel anywhere she wants, and you're nothing but a phony, so back the fuck out. All one sentence. So stop talking shit about her. Let it be the last time. And 4 bombs. Do you think that's a death threat? I might have to disable my comments. I've heard that when you get lots of death threats, you disable your comments, right? First of all, hell yes, I'm jealous of Gigi Gorgeous's life. She does get to travel all over the world. She has a gorgeous life. Thus the name Gigi Gorgeous, okay? I'm not gonna sit on here at all and be a bullshit artist. I wish I had her life in a heartbeat. Trust, okay? She's got it all figured out, right? I might even travel to some of these places that she travels to and actually act appropriately. The second thing I wanted to say about that was, Gigi, you might want to get your fans in order quick. They're making death threats in your honor, so it's a little spooky strange, don't you think? The third issue I wanted to talk about, third verse, same as first. The third issue that I wanted to talk on here about is that I get so many people that contact me and ask me what I think about 12 to 15 ads in a 12-minute video, okay? Well, what do you think I think about that? I haven't said anything about it up till now because it's just like, I feel like it's kind of like, why are we even discussing it? It's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's offensive. I don't know why anybody would watch a video that has 12 to 15 ads in it. What surprises me a lot is that when that issue comes up, so many people are like, well, just get ad blocker. That's not really the issue. The issue isn't really about ad blocker. The issue is about an entitled, selfish YouTuber that is only making videos to finance whatever kind of life they have that's ridiculously putting 12 to 15 ads in their video is so offensive to me that they would do that, because basically what it's saying is, I don't give a shit who watches my videos, but you better watch my ads because I want the money and I want it now. So that's what I have to say about that. Now let's get right into this Tammy Slaton video, okay? Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling! Hello? Hello, drama phone? Tammy Slaton? Private Facebook group? What? Okay, so my drama phone has been ringing off the hook for like the last, it's been like 2 weeks now, and it's interesting because I've had like 3 people contact me and I cannot find their tweets anywhere. And they're like, oh, I have all the information, blah, blah, blah. I literally went through all of it, and so I called my good Judy today, Miss fucking wonderful Katie. She had all of the receipts too. Everybody had sent it to her. I knew they had because she's basically the expert on the Slaton sisters now. Now, since so many people contact me and they're like, oh, I watch your videos, I love your videos, but I don't have any idea who these people are. Who's Trish Paytas? That always cracks me up, right? Who's Shane Dawson? That one cracks me up even more. But since people have no idea who half the people are that I talk about in my videos, I will explain to you in 20 seconds or less, probably not, who Amy and Tammy Slaton are, okay? So Amy and Tammy Slaton are these girls that live in Kentucky, and they used to have a channel, I think it was called the Slaton Sisters, right? And they would do these like beauty videos and vlogs and all this kind of stuff, right? They're both of them overweight. I'm not saying that to be cruel. I'm just saying that I think a lot of people hate watch them because they're bigger girls and they think it's funny and all that kind of stuff, right? Well, Amy got in a bit of trouble. She changed her channel over and just called it Amy Slaton. Amy got in a little bit of trouble. Come on, beeps. Pee-pee the flying chihuahua. I do not approve this video. I have my SAG card. Are we talking about the Slaton sisters though? Okay, I'll stay. So anyway, Amy got in a little bit of trouble, I don't know, maybe a year ago, 9 months ago, something like that, because she said that Tammy was really, really sick and in the hospital, and she needed to start a GoFundMe account in case Tammy didn't make it, to pay, she said, to pay her bills if Tammy did make it, but mostly it was for an oversized casket and all this kind of stuff. Now, I've done a bazillion Amy Slaton videos at this point, okay? And a lot of them, I have to say, in my I was a little, I poked, okay? I poked the bear a little bit. Now, Amy has come into live stream. She's owned her part. She said, listen, because this was the thing. Like, supposedly Tammy didn't make it, and then Tammy's, like, sitting in videos, right? So now Tammy's okay. What happened to the money? All these people were like, what happened to the money? What happened to the money? So what happened to the money was Amy and Tammy spending on their bills because they didn't have money, even though I think Amy's probably making $7,000 or $8,000 a month off of YouTube. Girl, what are you spending your money on? But since then, Amy and I have gotten along just fine, okay? She and I message each other back and forth. Sometimes it's not real deep. Today I messaged her and I was like, you want to give me a comment about what you think about this video? I haven't heard from her. I don't know. She's probably doing her makeup or something. So anyway. And then recently, Amy got engaged. The wedding of the century. They better vlog that entire thing and live stream it, because I'm telling you right now, the views on that video, well, the comments. People are so ruthless to Amy Slaton, okay? And this is what's hard, is that, like, I don't dislike the gal, and I even have said in videos, if she wants help, I will help her. I will help her find help in her area, okay? I literally live, like, 2 hours from her. She hasn't asked for any help. She's like, what help? Well, I don't need help. What are you talking about? So anyway, but she's fine. I like Amy. She's okay. People hate watch her. I don't hate watch anybody, so I don't really get that gig. But what's funny is if you read the comments underneath it, because people are so ruthless to her. Even if you are so in defense of Amy and you read the comments, you can't help but not laugh, right? I mean, because some of them are like, they're just, it's too much, right? But Tammy has been missing from the picture for quite some time. Until recently, she started to show up in the background of videos. It's hard not to miss her. Okay, so anyway, all of these people started ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Hello? I know, hold on, I'm talking about it. All these people started reaching out to me and saying, oh my God, do you know what's going on with Tammy Slaton? Do you know what's going on with Tammy Slaton? Please make a video about her. Listen, if one more of you send me that picture of Amy and Tammy showing their boob and their nipple, I don't need it, okay? I've seen it. I swear to you, I bet 50 people have sent me that nude picture of Amy and Tammy Slaton, okay? I don't need it. I don't want to see it again. No, ma'am, thank you. Yesterday's meatloaf. Don't want to see it, okay? I don't need to see it. It's fine, okay? It needs to stay clothed over there for the privacy of her husband when they get married. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, ma'am. Say hi to your moms and all that. Okay. Don't got the glasses on, can't do math. All right. So anyway, all these people are reaching out to me and they're like, do this video on Tammy Slaton. Do this video on Tammy Slaton. Tammy Slaton's getting catfished and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, I don't want to really do this video. And let me tell you why I don't want to do this video, okay? It's really hard to do an Amy Slaton video anymore. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you drag her, everybody says you're really mean. Why are you being so mean to Amy Slaton, okay? And by dragging her, I mean stating the facts, okay? If you're nice to her, then everybody is like, why are you defending this piece of shit? You can't win for trying on an Amy Slaton video. So I'm just going to give my 2 cents about all of it, and we'll just move on from there, okay? So Tammy Slaton, Amy's sister, continues, I think this is like her 4th or 5th time, to set up OkCupid accounts because Tammy just wants to love like everybody else, I guess. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Available on iTunes in 2023. So anyway, a group of women that have now collectively got this private Facebook account, which is, I know the name of it, but it's called something like, I don't know, how to make a bed in 30 seconds or something like that. They're catfishing the shit out of Tammy Slaton, okay? Saying they're all kinds of men's and all this kind of stuff and posting her address apparently and all that. I don't know, something like that. And, you know, so Tammy's sent now pictures, nudes, okay? Tammy! Girl, pull it together, okay? Amy, if Tammy can't pull it together, take her damn phone away from her. You're probably paying for it anyway. And then she's on there showing videos of her stuff. I mean, girl, it's just too much, okay? Like, I'm sitting there reading the receipts, and I'm just like, Okay, did you ever know, like, listen, I've said on here before, I'm always for the underdog, right? But have you ever had that friend, that good Judy of yours, like back in high school, you know what I'm talking about? And you try so hard to protect this child, right? And you are like, I mean, she's kind of just not getting it, okay? And every day, she's wearing mini skirts with no panties and, you know, like halter tops that are way too tight, girl, and she just looks a mess of trouble, right? And then all these boys, they just are mean to her, and they're like, oh, you know, Misty, do you want to go on a date with me on Friday night? She's like, oh my God, I would love to. And then she calls you and she goes, can you believe it? Jobs wants to take me on a date on Friday night. And you're like, girl, don't go. They're tricking you. Oh no, I'm gonna go. He really likes me. He told me how much he likes me. Girl, don't go. You're being stupid. And then she goes, and then she ends up giving him a blowjob or something like that. Do we even call that about anymore, blowjobs? I love that word. But anyway, and then she ends up giving him a blowjob, and she calls you and she goes, I think I'm in love. I swallowed. And you're like, girl. And then the next day on Monday, there she is in the same ass mini skirt and halter top she wore the day before, hair with that state fair claw up in front, you know, with all sad on the side. And there she is walking down the hallways with those little shoes that got the bows on it, and everybody's making fun of her. And she's like, everybody's talking about how I gave a blowjob to Joe, but he got paid $20. It was all a trick. And you're like, girl, I told you, right? And then come Friday, guess what? The lead wrestler, Chris, he wants to take her on a date to the Steak and Shake and get her a shake and some patty melts, right? And she's like, I'm gonna go, it's gonna be so much fun. And then she's like, do you think I should go? No, girl, I don't think you should go. They're catfishing you. What are you doing? They're tricking you. You're being duped by the whole thing. And she's like, no, I'm gonna go. And then you're like, girl, please don't do that. We'll watch movies. We'll watch Adventures in Babysitting or all the Friday the 13th. But please, just don't go, okay? And guess what? She goes anyway. And then she calls you and she says, I'm so in love. You're in love, girl. Who are you in love with? Last week you were in love with Job. Now this week you're in love with Chris. She's like, I know, but he said he loved me so much. Put his balls on my forehead. I'm like, girl, now come on, okay? How dumb are you, right? You go back to school on Monday. She's got the same dirty ass halter top on and mini skirt showing her things and all that precious and showing all over the world. And she's walking down the hallway and all of it shit stuffed together like it shouldn't be, looking like an oversized muffin. And then everybody's making fun of her again, right? And you're like, I just can't with this girl. So you stop calling her and you stop wanting to hang out with her. And why? Because after a while, everybody's looking at you and they're like, there's a good Geraldine over there, good old drunk Jerry. And guess what? She's all good friends with Misty. Don't talk to her. She's a loser. And everybody knows it. And then guess what? You don't get nowhere. Why? Because you're friends with Misty and she's dumb as a box of rocks and she don't get it, okay? Tammy, stop getting on OkCupid and listen, two things about this. Number one, there is nothing right about 40 or 50 adult women catfishing some girl that ain't smart enough not to know better, okay, in the middle of Kentucky and getting the rocks off to that. What? Girl, y'all need to start a book club or a knitting club or something. Don't you have enough more to do about that than make somebody's life fall apart? That's some shit. I don't understand that, okay? I can't get behind the hate comments. I can't get behind the hate watching. I can't get behind all of the meanness. I really cannot get behind 20 to 50 adult women sitting at home, raising their kids, making taco salads for dinner, watching Little House on the Prairie, catfishing another grown woman. That is some cruel ass shit. I don't get that. How you look at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and respect yourself, I don't. Second of all, Tammy girl, what are you doing? And Amy, keep her ass off of OkCupid. There's all kinds of things. There's Christian Mingle, there's J-Date, there's Tinder, there's Grindr, there's Scruff. Listen, act like you're a gay man, call your name Russ. I don't give a shit. But, you know, stop getting on OkCupid. They figured your gig, girl. Don't you? And then she probably types in there, Tammy Slaton, and posts that same picture of her boob, and everybody knows it's her, the catfisher. Girl, call yourself Judy Smith or something and put a completely different profile picture on there, and maybe nobody will figure out who it is. It's just too much to me. It makes me sad. It breaks my heart. Oh, I had a couple of those Misties back in the day, and they never figured it out. They got married 4 times and got pregnant 15, and their lives are still miserable. And you know what ends up happening to those girls? I mean, you know, 20 years later, you see them at the high school reunion. They're trying to find the 5th husband at the high school reunion. And guess who they end up hooking up with? Job in the bathroom. And you know what they say to you on the way home? Girl, I swallowed, and it was good. I can't. I just can't. All of this shit is foolish. So that's what I think about it. All of it. I think the whole damn thing is foolish. All of it, okay? Y'all wanted me to make this video, so I made this video, and that's my opinion. But I can't with it anymore. I just can't. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.